Samsung's Gear S3 lineup was released in late 2016. I bought the Frontier Edition 2 years after its initial launch and have been using it every day since. How well has it held up, and should you get a Samsung watch for long-term use? In this video, I'll be going over how it has held up for me after 3.5 years. The stainless steel frame surrounding the watch has quite a few micro scratches on it. I didn't think it would have as many as it does, but it makes sense for something worn every day for multiple years. I'm happy to report that the screen does not have a single mark on it after all of this time. It does, however, attract fingerprints easily, but that's bound to happen with most displays as the oleophobic coating wears off. This could be solved by getting one of these oleophobic restoration kits or by using a screen protector, both of which I didn't use. The lack of scratches on a display owe thanks to the rotating bezel that protects it from the occasional lazy bump into the wall. The bezel shows that a little, but it's nothing that takes away from how it looks. The bezel and side mounted buttons are still as smooth and clicky as day one. I frequently run into rain, so my concern was that the water might affect the smoothness of the bezel. That hasn't happened. Speaking of rain, the Gear S3 is IP68 dust and water resistant. I don't go so far as to submerge it in water, but it spends a fair amount of time in rainy conditions and it hasn't given me any problems. Even with initial concerns, years later the seals are holding up well and haven't let me down. The software experience is an area where I have mixed emotions. I'll start with the positives first. The interface is easy to navigate and the buttons are a good size given the screen is 1.3 inches. It has also received dozens of software improvements that give it the impression of a new device despite its age. However, I say mixed emotions at the beginning, partially because of those updates. The interface may look new, but responds a little sluggish from my use. Navigating through menus and opening apps all take a beat or two to respond. Now this isn't to say that it's unusable, because it really isn't, but what I am saying is to curb your expectations of what you can quickly do. The one area where I wish I had that speed is when starting a workout, since it takes a lot of taps and waiting before I can start my run. Other than that, the race to wake is still responsive and the screen registers all inputs without error. With all that being said, I do wish Samsung included more RAM and storage, as that can help with performance in the long term if they're committed to delivering new software versions. What can't be helped out over time is battery life. New, I was able to get through 2 or 3 days of normal use. I don't keep the always on display active and I usually use the GPS for a workout every day. 3 years later, I'm able to comfortably get through 1 full day of use, and 2 if I'm not using GPS. I don't mind the worse battery life since I'm still able to get through 1 full day of use, but the convenience of multiple days has been lost. The only thing I mind is not being able to track my sleep some nights because it needs to recharge. I also don't want to replace the battery because the weather seals won't work as effectively. Before I answer the question posed at the beginning of the video, I'll quickly touch on how the included band has held up. As you can see, it's time to be replaced. The smooth matte feel and finish is gone, just like some of the texture that is worn away completely. Silicone wears over time, and this band is definitely no exception to that rule. As I conclude, it's time to get back to my original question. How well has the Gear S3 held up, and should you get a Samsung watch for long-term use? Answering the former, it has held up well in my opinion. Everything has worn as it should, but if there was one thing that could have been better, it's the performance. More RAM would have helped in the long term. And to answer the latter, buying a Samsung watch depends. If you have an Android phone and have the money to spend, I recommend it. However, if you want a less expensive alternative, look at the Gear Active models instead, with similar features that cost less. If you want to get a good deal on a Samsung smartwatch, I recommend looking around and shopping last year's leftovers, as there are many out there. That's how I bought mine for almost half of retail price. If you found this video helpful in any way, I'd appreciate a like and consider subscribing to more tech content every week. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time on Tech Device News.